You think San Francisco would rather have Tom Brady or Trey Lance right now? What?
What's with the Trey Lance hate?
That's your baby.
What's
By the way,
what is with the
not
Trey?
Hate. Total not hate.
And you with
total not hate.
And you
we haven't seen him play football in 2 years.
Yeah.
So nobody knows if he's any good.
But,
so everyone being just automatically anointing him like he's going to be great. The Niners are going back to the playoffs, and we have a chance at the Super Bowl. You have no idea.
But Chris, this is fantasy football talk. You keep on doing with this with Brady. What do you mean? What do I mean?
With Brady?
Yes, with him.
It's fantasy football.
When I said to you, would you take Tom, like that TV commercial where Brady's, calling people around to tell about his crypto business, and there's some, New England honk on the other end of the line saying, when are you coming back? We wouldn't take you back even if you were coming back. And he goes, yeah, you would. And he goes, yeah, you're right, I would. And I asked you as a New England fan, would you take Tom Brady back this year in 2022? Absolutely. And you said, absolutely. And then you try to flip it on me saying, would you take Tom Brady on the Jets? And I said, no, because this isn't fantasy football. The Jets made all of this move towards
he's still a top 5 player.
When Tom Brady is 50 and out of the league, we're assuming he will be, Zach Wilson will be in year 5 and year 6, and he better be ready to win Super Bowls or already have one in the case, because the Jets had him progress. You cannot stunt
in 5
the growth
years
of your guy. And the Niners would not do that with Lance.
If you had taken him out for Tom Brady for a year, he'd be the same guy.
That's not true.
He's 22 years old. He'd be the same guy.
That is not true. You can't follow up Mac Jones's first year by going back to the past because Brady has made himself available to you, and you're willing to go 1 more year with Tommy.
Who lives I live in reality. Yes, you can.
I'm living in reality and saying you cannot stop the entire process that you've put into place. You can't do it.
Brady wants to do anything. It's like Ghostbusters. When someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. So when God says, I want to come play for you, you say yes.
Let's do this. We have the real estate here before Aaron Jones joins us. Arizona, if Brady says, I want to go there, do they tell Kyler Murray you're out? Or you need to sit? Or you need to go somewhere else? They're going to trade him away? Of course not.
How much are they getting Tom for?
Dude, you get it. Forget it. That's not for 1 year. You're getting him for 1 year.
Rich,
you're not doing that.
Every team except
Atlanta
would
do it. Atlanta would do it. Atlanta would do it. I'm talking about, in terms of a quarterback that's right here, right now. And in terms of Baltimore would have to think about it because if Lamar's not committing to them. Buffalo, no way.
That's what I mean.
Carolina would do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Chicago. Would Chicago do that?
Yep.
Chicago's not ready to win right now.
Rich, if you have Tom Brady, you're a Super Bowl contender.
Not the Chicago Bears, the way that they're currently constituted.
Every team.
No way.
No.
Cincinnati wouldn't do it. Joe Burrow's their guy. Cleveland. Well, they'll do anything to get out of their situation right now.
They would take Brockman.
They would not be a Super Bowl contender.
Dallas wouldn't do it.
If Cleveland had Tom Brady, yes, they would be.
They would not.
Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
No. TJ, I'll have to stop you there.
It's the Cleveland Browns. No disrespect.
Hold on a minute. Let's go through this list here. Arizona would not do it. Atlanta, because in the reality of the world about you'd have to displace your quarterback. You'd have to deal with all of that with your locker room. You'd have to deal with all of that and making sure that the quarterback would just be a backup all of a sudden, like Mac Jones would have to be. Okay, so this is the reality. That's why I say it's fantasy world. You're just swapping one for the other. And then you'll just continue on like nothing ever happened. Dallas, would Dallas do that? In Dak?
I already had to answer this last week.
I need an answer.
I want to do this again.
Would Dallas would you do it?
No.
Correct. Denver wouldn't do it. No way.
But then again,
Detroit
Tom Brady
would do
on
it
Dallas, that's a Super Bowl.
Detroit would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, for sure.
Heartbeat.
Yeah, of course.
Green Bay?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, they got a guy who actually wins playoff games in Tom Brady.
Would Houston do it?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Yeah. Indianapolis would do it yesterday.
Of course.
I know that. Jacksonville wouldn't do it.
Yes, they would.
No, they wouldn't. And tell Trevor Lawrence you're sitting for a year?
Yeah.
We got a new head coach here. We got a new head coach here. The guy who kicked his kicker and you needed to go up to last year and say, where's our top running back? Did you take him out of the game? That guy's not there anymore. But we're going to keep you waiting for another year because Doug Peterson is going to win
1
this.
year of time. Hey, you were getting 1 year for Tom Brady? Cool.
Yeah.
You know what, Trevor? You're going to have a 15-year career. Just hold on a second.
Mahomes wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it with Kansas City. They won't do it with the Chargers. Wouldn't do it with the Rams. Vegas. Would Vegas do it? That would be bold. I don't think so.
I mean, they were rumored to try to get him anyway.
But McDaniel's back with Brady. If Brady's somehow, I mean, I think they would do it. Miami would.
Of course.
Asked and answered.
He's going to be the owner soon.
Asked and answered. Minnesota would do it in a heartbeat. New England? I say no, you say yes.
No. Everyone would take Tom back.
New Orleans would do it in a heartbeat. The Giants would do it in a heartbeat. I say the Jets wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want it. No.
You're too scarred. That's why.
Yeah.
Philadelphia would do it.
Yeah. With that team?
Pittsburgh would do it. Seattle would say yes, please. San Francisco? No way. No way.
If San Francisco has Tom Brady, they're a Super Bowl team.
No. And then they tell Trey Lance and all those picks that we just gave up, forget it.
If you win a Super Bowl, it doesn't matter.
Forget it.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
if
it does. Now, because now you've got, but now you've got 5-10 more years. What are you going to do now with this kid that's now sitting around?
You start Trey Lance afterwards. It's just 1 year. It's just 1 year.
Man. Tennessee would do it. Washington would do it. I mean, they beg for that to happen.
It'd be a dust up if he came.
It would be a major dust up. You're right, Chris.
It'd be a major dust up.
Yeah, it would be a major dust up. You're crazy.
I'm just thinking about duck boats right now, guys. I mean, come on.
Oh my God. Well, Brady wouldn't bring a duck boat to New England right now, not with that roster. That's why he left, Chris.
Yeah, not the same.
And that's
team.
why you're building back up. You're building
ago.
it back up with Mac Jones. You can tell Mac Jones, great rookie year, great rookie year. Sorry, we got to go back to the future with Tommy. Come on, man.
Look, guys. Look, when you get Tom Brady, suddenly other people are like, "Oh, I want to go to there," like Liz Lemon. Like, come on,
Liz Lemon. Tom Brady's the Liz Lemon of the National Football League.
When Tom Brady shows up, I want to go to there.
30 Rock reference.
That's interesting.
Okay, that was one big fat food for thought segment that's never going to happen in reality.